Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
7 announcements from Colonial Funeral Home. Isla Richardson Hughes, 96, of Madison, died July 27th. Funeral services are tomorrow at 11 at Madison United Methodist Church, with interment in Riverview Cemetery. The family will receive friends this evening in Madison, 6 until 8, and other times at the home of her daughter, Gail. She was a member of Madison United Methodist Church and went to work for Washington Mills out of high school as an office worker and retired in 1990. She was preceded in death by her husband of 57 years, John Robert Hughes. Surviving are daughters Paige Carlton and Gail Shelton and Ray of Mayodan, 1 grandchild and 1 great-grandchild. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association Triad office in Greensboro. Memorial services for Colin Orell Popeye Stovall are today at 2 at Stokes Chapel. The family will receive friends 2 hours prior to services. Funeral services for Kenneth Lee Ryerson are today at 2 at Liberty Wesleyan Church, where he was a member, with burial in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to services. Funeral services for Patricia White Tucker are tomorrow at 2 at Mount Hermon United Methodist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends beginning at 1. Funeral services for Ernest Ray Ernie Shelton are tomorrow at 2 at Stokes Chapel, with interment in Sandy Ridge Presbyterian Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends beginning at 12:30. He was born in Rockingham County and was formerly co-owner of Shelton Logging and Chipping. Survivors include wife Deborah Williams Shelton, daughters Gracie Ray Shelton and Sarah Jane Mabe, father David Shelton and Lenora, brother Brian Shelton and Tanya. Memorials may be made to the Sandy Ridge Presbyterian Church Cemetery Fund. Graveside services for Vicki Fulcher Coleman are Sunday at 2 at Mountain View Cemetery. She will lie in state tomorrow from 6 until 7:30 at Sandy Ridge. Funeral services for Mary Benson Morgan Atkins are Monday, August 1st at 2 at Stoneville Pentecostal Holiness Church, where she was the oldest living member. Interment in Mayodan Municipal Cemetery. Friends may sign the register and view Ms. Atkins Sunday from 1 until 5 and 1 hour prior to services. 2 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. Funeral services for Barbara L. Young are tomorrow at 11 at Springfield Baptist Church. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to services. Interment will be in Eden Garden Cemetery. Live stream available. Public viewing for James Jimmy Smith today 1 to 7 in Eden. The family will receive friends tomorrow at Monument of Faith Church at 1:30, with funeral services at 2. Interment in Smith Family Cemetery, Ridgeway. 3 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Graveside services for Beatrice Watkins Callum are today at 11 at Overlook Cemetery. Funeral services for Houston H.M. Malloy McFarling, Jr. are tomorrow at 12 at Draper Christian Church, where he was a member, with burial at Danview Cemetery. Visitation 1 hour prior to services. Memorial services for Sherry Lynn Myrick are Sunday at 2, followed by visitation.